Hi, my name is Lindsay Chichester, and I'm with the University of Nevada, Reno Extension in Douglas County, where I am the Extension Educator. We are glad to be joining you today as part of the 2021 Watershed Wednesdays Outreach and Education component. Extension is the outreach and engagement portion of our University of Nevada, Reno, or the land-grant university. There's research, teaching, and then Extension fills the role of outreach and engagement. How we provide programming is through the Nevada Revised Statute guidelines, and under those we have 6 areas. Those are agriculture, community development, health and nutrition, horticulture, natural resources, and the personal and family development. So what I'm going to go through next are just some of the results from a 2019 County Needs Assessment survey I did to determine how we in Douglas County will be providing services for the upcoming years. Within the agriculture area, the top priorities for us are local food, preserving agriculture and the rural heritage, agricultural literacy and education, small acreage education, beekeeping, and youth in agriculture. So one of the big tasks that we took on in 2020 was starting a beekeeping program. We worked with a local ranch to host our hives and learned as much as we could despite the COVID restrictions. And 4 hives are currently overwintering. We also just recently offered a virtual beginning beekeeping class, and we are starting a Douglas County Bee and Pollinator Club. This serves not only the agriculture need, but you'll see in a few slides the need for more information about pollinators as well. We also work with youth to provide outreach and engagement education as needed, whether that's through quality assurance programs, hands-on education, demonstration and field days. The photo in the middle was taken prior to COVID and at an animal science camp. And then finally, the photo on the right is from Eagles in Agriculture. This is a collaboration that we work with the Carson Valley Chamber of Commerce to celebrate and highlight our rural community and the heritage around our Carson Valley and the uniqueness that we have here. So this is a fun event that brings people in from all over the region every winter. Next, on community development, some of the things that I wanted to highlight here were community collaborations. We work closely with the Carson Valley Chamber of Commerce to help host Eagles in Agriculture. And we also work collaboratively with the Carson Valley Arts Council to work with local artists to have the beehives painted. And then we were able to hold a nice event at the end to celebrate the collaboration between the arts and agriculture. Under health and nutrition, some of the things that were identified in our top areas there were people wanted to grow their own food, access and preparation of healthy and nutritious foods, fitness, food and cooking on a budget, and education and outreach. Some of these things we saw overlap of, and you'll see as well as we continue to go through this presentation. And then some of the things we just didn't make a whole lot of progress in the past year because of COVID. So we're hoping that this will be an area that we can work more in the future. Within the horticulture section, numerous needs came up and focused priorities around education. So native and drought tolerant plants, backyard gardening, educational classes in general, the Master Gardener program, pollinators, sustainable gardening, and organic gardening. We are currently hiring a part-time horticulture position here at Douglas County, so we're excited for that person to be here soon. We also continue to host and or offer a variety of classes. Most of these continue to be virtual due to COVID restrictions, but we're hoping that soon, one of these days, we will have some of these face-to-face again. But you might know or be able to look up the Bartley Ranch series, Grow Your Own, Green Industry, Pesticide Safety, the Integrated Pest Management, or Hemp classes. We do also have a Master Gardener program here in Douglas County. It's kind of taking a break right now during COVID, but we hope that soon it will be back up and running, and we'll be doing some more in-person events and efforts through that. Within natural resources, there were 3 primary areas that showed up in the needs assessment. Those were water, wildfire, and weeds. So prior to COVID, we had planned to host a water forum series covering everything from water quality and quantity to irrigation, and just better understanding how water moves around the county. We are still planning that. It's just been put on hold until we're more able to meet in person. We also plan to host a Junk the Juniper event during Wildfire Awareness Month. We've got numerous opportunities to host some of our new natural resource and fire specialists here in Douglas County, and we'll continue to offer courses or classes that focus on education around these natural resource topics as needed. We do try to collaborate as needed with the Douglas County Weed Program and our Natural Resource Conservation Service officials as needed as well to enhance natural resource needs within the county. And finally, our last area is the personal and family development. This is usually where we also put our 4-H programming. So it did come up in our needs assessment that people are interested in just more youth programming and activities, an increase in workforce skills training, an expansion of what we currently offer through 4-H, college preparedness, and then some parental education. So right now we are in the process of hiring for a new 4-H and youth development coordinator position. Our previous person has retired, so we'll be filling those shoes. We are also interested in conducting a internal review of 4-H or needs assessment, as that hasn't been done for specifically just the 4-H program. And we know that there's also some other great partners within the community who are working with youth, and we hope to look into collaborating with them to enhance services that we all provide. And that's kind of a quick introduction of what we have got going and what's kind of on our radar here at the Douglas County Extension Office. I would be happy to entertain any questions you have. You are welcome to contact me afterwards as well. Thank you.